Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Touchline Talk, where we talk about football and all the latest. And let's get right into it. Report has it that Jose Mourinho has agreed to a 2-year deal to rejoin Real Madrid. This is a team he was sometimes ago. I think it was the 2013 season, I think. And he left because of a lot of controversies. And truly, Mourinho was in Madrid between 2010 and 2013. And during those times, he was a rival to Pep Guardiola. He left because of infightings and all those things associated with Real Madrid. We all know that. When the rumor started saying that Jose Mourinho would be returning to Real Madrid, I didn't believe that. I thought it was one of those unnecessary jokes. And just like that, it's becoming reality. Well, it hasn't been fully announced, no doubt, but I, I'll be surprised. I'll be really, really surprised if that should happen. Because how will you do that? Signing to say Mourinho uh, uh, for another 2-year contract. So Mourinho is a very controversial guy. He has gone far and wide. I think there was a time he coached, was it in Mexico, where he has gone around and to me, he has he has lost his mojo. So now saying he is the new coach, he's the one to be in charge. I don't think so. I don't think I don't think he can do it. But that's what Real Madrid says they want. I always thought maybe they would sign young clubs. There are a lot of good coaches around, modern coaches. Because for me, Mourinho, great guy, great coach, but for me, he's past his prime. And now saying you want Mourinho, uh, fingers crossed, we'll see that how that going to play out. And according to reports, we are hearing that Madrid are going to pay Benfica like 7 million euros because he's breaking his contract and he has been signed with Benfica until 2027. But at this time, Madrid is calling and he has decided to go back to Madrid. And at this time, I think Real Madrid doesn't even know what they want. At the point they signed Abi Alonso, Abi Alonso was replaced by Abelua. And now, at this stage, there are infightings, there are a lot of controversies, there are a lot of problems. And now, Mourinho, who himself is synonymous with controversy, is coming in, and all these problems haven't been resolved. And Mourinho coming in again, it's not going to be a good one. I don't think it's going to be a good one. Uh, it's going to be a tough one, no doubt. Um, but Mourinho, to be sincere, I'm highly, highly surprised. And this season hasn't been a good one for Jose Mourinho either. It hasn't been a good one. It has been a tough one. It hasn't been a good one for Real Madrid. But I think the second consecutive season they've been losing like crazy. They've not won anything particular. So players are leaving and players are coming. We are time of the season where everybody moves, but definitely Mario's stint, second time coming at Real Madrid, is not going to be a good one. Trust me with that. And also, we heard that Chelsea has appointed Abi Alonso as their new manager on a 4-year deal. I hope their style of management changes. I hope they have better way of doing things because initially it was all they signed Rosenia as just head coach. But this time around, we're hearing that Abi Alonso has been signed as a manager. So he'll be in charge of a lot of things. We will see how that plays out. And good one for them. Chelsea has been struggling. The money is there, but the management is where the problem is. And to be sincere, Xabi Alonso going to be a disaster at Chelsea. Mark this. It's going to, at the end of the day, they're going to sack him. A lot of people, because when Chelsea couldn't win the FA Cup and they choose the right moment to announce to stop all these problems, all these complaints from the fans. Because almost immediately everybody was complaining, but was talking about what a disaster the season has been. And they won't be playing in Europe new season. They've more or less like replaced Manchester United's predicament. To me, because most of the time, we'll keep our fingers crossed and see how he's going to perform at Chelsea. But to me personally, I just feel that inside me that he's not going to have a good season with Chelsea. At the end of the day, there's going to be problem. I just have that feeling that things will not work out fine. He signed a 4-year contract. That's not even the deal. But the problem is those problems that have made things difficult for previous coaches. Have they been lifted? Chelsea is a big side, one of the biggest clubs in Europe. But I don't know. And one funny thing that most people thought he would be going to Liverpool. That was my own initial thought also, that he would be going to Liverpool. But he ended up in Chelsea. And many Chelsea fans, many Liverpool fans are really, really mad on that situation because for them, Ancelotti, they feel he needs to go. But I'm thinking Liverpool are giving Ancelotti another chance. And funny enough, the World Cup is here, no time to check things out. And funny enough, there's not a lot of good coaches around right now. So we'll see how that plays out. Two coaches I'll be watching next season is Jabi Alonso and Mourinho and see how they perform. Because no doubt it promises to be a tough one. And we have come to the end of the season. Players are moving. Griezmann finally will be moving to the MLS. His stint at Atletico Madrid is done. No, from Atletico Madrid, he went to Barcelona, spent 2 years at Barcelona, went back to Atletico Madrid. And he's even apologizing that for the mistake of moving to Barcelona. And to me, that's a no-no. Why should you be doing that? And well, he said he felt more love at Atletico Madrid than Barcelona. So his time is up and he will be joining Orlando City in the MLS this summer. And he has played his final game. Good one for him. Kudos, good player. And let's see what he does at Orlando or the MLS. Good one for him. And also, Man United's Bruno Fernandes equals Premier League assist record. He got another assist in their Premier League game win over Nottingham Forest. And that came in the 76th minute. And now, presently, he has not leveled the record with Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. And right now, he has 20 assists. And compared to Henry's 18 and De Bruyne's 17. So, good one for him. The season is yet to end. We'll see how he's going to do that and where that's going to end. And over the weekend, games are gradually running to an end. Good one for them. The leagues are really happening. On Friday, Aston Villa defeated Liverpool 4-2. Who would have expected that? Liverpool have been good this season. Defensively, to me, they're just terrible. And funny enough, Van Dijk, their defender, scored 2 goals and even a late one. And they ended up being defeated. And Aston Villa cemented their spot at the Champions League for next season. And it's up to Liverpool. And let's see how it goes. On Saturday was the FA Cup final. Boring FA Cup final. But at the end of the day, Manchester City defeated Chelsea by a long goal, courtesy of Semenyo. Very nice flick. And it all ended and 2 cups for Manchester City. And for Chelsea, the rebuilding starts. Now they've gotten Xabi Alonso. Let's see what they do. And Bayern Munich also defeated FC Cologne 5 goals to 1. And another hat-trick for Harry Kane. Good one. On Sunday, Manchester United defeated Nottingham Forest 3 goals to 2. Brentford and Crystal Palace played a 2-2 draw. Everton and Sunderland. Sunderland defeated them at home 3 goals to 1. Leeds defeated Brighton 1 goal to 0. Wolverhampton and Fulham, they played a 1-1 draw. And Newcastle, they saddened the hearts of West Ham. They beat them 3-1, and it's up to Tottenham to at least get something. Because right now, Tottenham are leading them by 2 points. And if they get a draw against Chelsea, I don't see how West Ham is coming out of this. And it's going to be a tough one. Tottenham will be playing, I think, on Tuesday against Chelsea. Chelsea at home. It's going to be a tough one, no doubt. So we keep our fingers crossed and see how that plays out. And today, it's going to be Arsenal versus Burnley. Tomorrow, Bournemouth versus Manchester City. It's going to be a tough game, because a win for Arsenal was pushing them gradually to the being champions of England. And after that, then they can concentrate on the Champions League final. But this Burnley game is a must win. They never should estimate Burnley. It's football, anything goes, anything can happen. But all the same, definitely going to be an interesting one. It's going to be dramatic into everything. And funny enough, if Arsenal wins and Manchester City drop points, that's just the end of it. And they might be crowned champions this week. But if both teams wins, we are all left to the last day to determine who wins the English Premier League. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. In any of our stories, if you have any comments, any suggestions, any questions, feel free to hype my video, give it the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we'll be waiting to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you on my next video. Peace out.